top, I'm a fiend, feel like I'm working the block. And shooting my shot, got a Mamba Mentality, 24 would be nice. It's go big, we go home for a player like me. So I ain't stopping till I touch a billion in the street. I gotta be changing, make sure that my
All right. Y'all see me rapping the purple and gold today. You know them Lakers might have pulled off something big last night on Mamba night. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. Happy birthday to Kobe Bryant. Lakers beat Portland. I think it was like 116 or 109 or something like that. I don't know the exact score. But they won. LeBron had like 38. AD had like 29. Like they did it big for Kobe on the Mamba tribute. They pulled out the black, yellow, and purple. That was like one of the last jerseys that Kobe pulled out. That wasn't like the traditional Laker colors. But I thought that was a super nice tribute. You seen your man King James turn it on. Yeah, Charles Barkley speaking out ill about your man early in the series when they went down initially in game 1. Talking about he had his doubt about LeBron and what he was gonna do. As you can see, don't count that boy out ever. He ain't nothing to play with. I don't know if many of y'all know, but I wasn't the biggest LeBron James fan. Like when he was playing with Cleveland, when he was playing, I think I became less of a fan when he went to Miami because I felt like he had a nucleus that he could have probably got a championship with in Cleveland before he went back to Cleveland and to get a championship. But I'll be honest with you, I'll keep it a buck. I wasn't the biggest Kobe fan when he was playing with the Lakers. Not that I hated dude. I think it was more, I thought he was an awesome ball player. I think it was more off the court. It was his attitude seemed to be something that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was just like having a true winner's mentality. So he kind of isolated himself from and made himself not the easiest person to like. But over time, and I think that was towards the end of his career, is when I started to really admire what he was doing off the court. The type of work that he was doing with his daughters and the type of work that he was doing in film and media. He took off a lot of that armor towards the end of his career. And, he made himself more personable. He made himself more transparent. And I think that's what, a lot of times we keep up an armor, you know what I'm saying? We're not as transparent and people can't really see the true us. I know for 20 years at my last job, people would probably have mixed views on how they saw me. You know what I'm saying? They probably would have said that, dude was a jerk, dude was an asshole. And in a lot of ways I was, you know what I'm saying? And I send my deepest apologies to those people that may have felt that way about me when I was doing my tenure at Midtown. But, I think the people that truly knew me and truly know me know that ain't even my character. I think a lot of the bad was brought out of me in the actions of others. But I make no excuse for the things that I did in response. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, back to Kobe, I think a lot of his transparency became towards the end of his career. You know what I'm saying? He opened himself up in such a way that I began to appreciate. I thought he was a real cool dude. And truth be told, like on the day that he passed away, I was actually picking up some sweatshirts and t-shirts with my business logo on them, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like launching myself into this platform that I'm right now doing. And you know, I'll forever remember that day, and I know exactly where I was because it froze me. Like before I could even drive off, like I got the news that he had passed away, and it froze me in time for a minute. You know, like I'm driving to another friend's house to go pick up some more merch that had my business logo on it. And once I got to her house and we discussed it for a minute, we were just like, it was something that we couldn't believe. It was hard to shake. So, you know, I always remember that the day that I was picking up some merch and me making the moves that I'm trying to make with my platform, it'll be the day that I always remember with finding out the day that Kobe passed. But you know, I appreciate what the Lakers organization did in remembrance of Kobe. You know, and I like that how LeBron taking the baton and running with it and trying to bring that ship back to LA. I think that it can happen. I think it will happen. You know what I'm saying? You can say it's an asterisk title or something like that, but I think them boys got the motivation going right now. Well, at least I hope they keep it going right now. But like I said, little representation of the purple and gold. You know, I'm still a Hawks fan. You know, I'm Atlanta everything, all day, every day. But you know, just a little backstory. I've been a Laker fan since I was a kid. You know, I would say early '80s, like '84. You know, most of my family are Laker fans because we all jumped on board when my Magic came to the Lakers. So, if anybody out there questioning my fandom, you know, I'll let you do that. But I didn't just go to Liz and buy this hat yesterday. You can go back to my personal IG page. I done seen Kobe play in the Staples, in LA. So, you know, you keep all that. He jumping on board. I don't never see you repping the Lakers. Nah, I mean, I put it on today because, like, this message was more, you know, the mentality that the Mamba left on us. You know what I'm saying? He, outside of sports, he left that mentality on me. I'm an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? So, hopefully he rubbed off on a couple of y'all in that same manner. Same with LeBron and what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Being a voice for the voiceless. Being a very outspoken person during all this brutality and shooting of unarmed black men, standing up for the whole Black Lives Matter movement. You know, I applaud that brother. You know, starting schools and stuff back in his hometown. You know, continuing to be like a super big force outside of his basketball platform. So, you know, he ain't got to do that. You know, I hadn't seen an athlete do that since like the early days of like Jim Brown and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Muhammad Ali. You know, like he becoming a martyr of a different sort. So, shout out to LeBron. Shout out to AD. Shout out to KCP, University of Georgia, Greenville, Georgia, Patriot. You know what I'm saying? Meriwether County stand up. That's what's up. That's near the hometown too. So, you know, all that stuff is near and dear, you know. But you know, I hope them boys keep the momentum going. Get a ring back to the newly renamed Figueroa. I think they just renamed the part that leads into Staples Center on Figueroa. They just named that Kobe Bryant Boulevard. And that's a big tribute. So shout out to the soundtrack playing in the background. This my little partner in real estate, my little partner in business, Lavish 22 on IG, Lavish Trey. This is I did some album artwork. Y'all might have seen me post up some pictures of a classic Bel Air with an artist in front of it. That's my man Lavish Trey, and he got a new album out. So check him out on all streaming platforms. But the track in the background is called Mamba Mentality. So this is a little tribute to my little brother in business. So yeah, y'all go support him too. They gonna hear from you, Trey. You doing your thing, homie. Keep doing it. Keep pushing. You know, check out his video. It's on YouTube too for Mamba Mentality. Ain't gonna take up too much more of y'all time. Peace.